I look at video like that and I just think, man, I would just be motion sick after being up in space, falling down from space, and then sitting there bobbing in the water. Hopefully the folks over there had some Dramamine or something over there. But let's go ahead and jump into our forecast. Today is actually the last day of winter. But on the flip side, we're kind of dealing with more springtime weather. This evening, we have declared a short fuse first alert weather day. That'll be active for our evening shows tonight when Andrew will be joining us and giving us live updates on the storm system. But we're going to be watching for our warmer temperatures to really help and kind of feed into the stronger storms that we'll be seeing tonight. And that's pretty much only going to be lasting all the way up until midnight at the latest. And then we're really going to be switching modes. Tomorrow morning, we're actually going to be dealing with some widespread light snow to start off the day, and temperatures actually going to be right around that freezing mark. But I mean, the good news is we're not going to be seeing any sort of accumulation whatsoever. Here's our current radar, like I showed just a little bit before. Again, we're not talking any sort of cloud cover right now or severe weather. For now, that is. Again, as I widen out the map, we can see that the system off to our west is actually starting to put out a fair bit of lightning. We're starting to see just a couple of those bands move into Chicagoland area, but also just look up to the north there in parts of Wisconsin and Minnesota. Yeah, they're actually dealing with some blizzard-like conditions out there, complete whiteouts. We're not going to be getting that, but we're also going to be getting some of the cold air on the backside of that system. So let's go ahead and time out our hazards with Future Track. We'll start right here at the noontime hour. As we can see, again, temperatures really warm there in the middle 60s. Again, if you have any midday plans, no need to cancel them whatsoever. It's not until we get later in the afternoon. Again, we're talking 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. As you notice, cloud cover moved back into Michiana, and then we're going to start to be watching out to our west for some light rain that'll be moving through. Now, this is what we want to see. We want to see some of that light rain moving in from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, because what that's going to actually do is stabilize our atmosphere, which in turn is going to pretty much put a lid on the severe weather potential later on tonight. As you can see, Future Track does have some rain coming through, but it doesn't have a widespread rain. So again, we are hoping for rain tonight, but as we can see, we also get a clearing right around 6 o'clock, letting a little more energy build in the atmosphere. And here's that main line of storms that'll be moving through 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock tonight. And a couple of these storms do have the potential for severe weather, and all modes of severe weather are going to be on the table. This is a look at 10 o'clock. Most of the system should be out of here, and by now that cold air will start filtering back into Michiana after midnight. And as you can see, right around 4 o'clock in the morning, that's when we're going to start to be seeing that switch over from rain to actual snow for tomorrow morning. And it's going to be kind of a wild forecast, very much up and down. For today, again, a high temperature right around 66 degrees. Much of Michiana is already at that temperature. Tomorrow, first day of spring, dropping like a rock. High temp only getting to 38 degrees. And again, going to start off with the snow, but Caroline, thankfully, we're not looking at major hazards on the roadways with the light snow tomorrow morning.
That's true.